Hey guys, Brittany Allen. I chose for this discussion board to speak about the Battle of Moores Creek Bridge. So this is really an interesting battle for me because for me it kicked off the Revolutionary War. It was one of the first battles to take place in North Carolina. So from February 15th to 21st of 1776, this is days leading up to the Battle of Moores Creek Bridge battle. Commander Colonel James Moore camped on the creek, and this is Rockfish Creek, about 8 miles south of Cross Creek. So this first camp is in Fayetteville, and it's where the Royal Governor Martin, Alexander McLean, and the British officer General Donald MacDonald and Captain McLeod, they were all assembling the Loyalist militia here. Their original goal with this was to march Loyalists to Wilmington, and there they were going to defeat the Patriots and return North Carolina to British rule. By fortifying this encampment at Rockfish Creek with over 1,000 men and 5 artillery pieces, Moore blocked the Loyalists' most direct route to the coast. To get around Moore's blockade, Loyalists were focused to cross the Cape Fear River, and the route that crossed, and this was the route that crossed over at Moores Creek. So when Colonel Moore learned that the Loyalists chose that route, he sent a message to Caswell to block that route at the Corbett's Ferry over the Black River, and Colonel Martin and Colonel James Thaxton took possession of Cross Creek to prevent their retreat. Moore led his men to Elizabethtown in hopes of meeting the Loyalists on their way to the ferry. Aware of their location of Moore's Caswell's forces, the Loyalists constructed a bridge 4 miles above the ferry, continued on towards Moores Creek. Continued on towards Moores Creek. There they were met with artillery and rifles, and from what I understand, they were only armed with muskets. So the Patriots had defeated the Loyalists here. They killed and wounded at least 50 men. Moore and his men pursued the remaining Loyalists and captured over 850 soldiers. So this was a victory for the Patriots. They kept the Loyalists at bay, and North Carolina was saved from being overrun by the British. This was their starting point. And so, like I said, this is a really interesting spot for me to talk about because I live literally 2 hours north of Wilmington, where this bridge is located. I think that it's a good field trip for children. Well, not just children, but anybody interested in North Carolina's history or in Revolutionary wartime history, because it was, like I said, one of the first battles in the North Carolina area. I think that we have a lot to learn from that site. Let's see, I think I have some pictures here I'd like to share, and I'm so sorry I couldn't get out to that location. We are in the midst of a move we're actually moving from North Carolina to Indiana, so but like I said, Moores Creek Bridge, from what I've studied and what I've learned about that specific battle, it's a very interesting place for a field trip for children, for any student. So I've got some pictures here I want to share because I was unable to take you guys out there. So this is going to be really hard. So this is the creek. Now, of course, that's not the original bridge. I have something that looks somewhat similar. So this is the original bridge. Hopefully that'll clear up there for you. So you can see what they were defending and what took place. Kind of envision in your minds a battle breaking out on this bridge with militia, both Patriot and Loyalist militia, fighting for North Carolina as a whole. If you just picture that, to me it's very important and it's historical for anybody. And I hope that you guys enjoyed what I shared. Have a great week.